Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another Minecraft stream. Today, we are going to be once again hunting for the pillager outpost and trying to find one of them in order to get a position for our raid location, raiding station. So we're just going to wait until let's get into Minecraft right now. Also, let me apologize for suddenly vanishing yesterday. We had a problem with the internet and I suddenly got disconnected. Oh, swap that out. Okay. Sun's coming up. Can't see any monsters down there. I suppose it's now safe for me to head down. Oh. Actually, there are a few. That shouldn't be an issue. Actually, and I should head back and oh, there is have a quick meal while I'm down here. Take a peek through here. Still got the issue that things aren't spawning in here properly, but should have enough. Oh, hey! There we go. Now, for this next occasion, I'm going to be doing a couple of things. One is building a lodestone in the Nether in order to ensure that I have a route back. And there's a... See, this is the reason why I thought there would be a one close to here, because we keep on seeing those guys, but no. Head back. I'm going to restock myself. I'm going to get myself a lodestone set up. And then we're going to get onto the roof and go to some coordinates that I found in a website that takes your seed and tries to determine where various structures should be. I'm not entirely confident that they work, but we'll find out. That's part of the discovery. My swap out my shoes for a second. There we go. And we're trading a little bit less armor for not upsetting the locals. Here we go. Oh, did I go the wrong way? No, there we go. Hi Spectra, how are you today? I hope you are well. And... oh, you're still here. Do you have anything? No, you don't have anything useful. Alright. Across here. So we'll just dump all of this extra stuff we got. Mud. Why did I pick up suspicious stew? Doing alright, had to find out the square root of something for the first time ever. Ah. That is I'm not able to do that manually in most of the cases, but I know there are methods to do it by hand, but normally I tend to use a calculator to do that. And normally the reason why I would be finding out the square root of something would be for the purposes of the Pythagorean theorem. There we go. I still don't know. Just use a calculator. Yeah. Most people do. Because the algorithmic way is... it's non-trivial. All right. Gonna now look up how I make a lodestone. Is it a lodestone? Stone. Minecraft. Ah. Needs ingots. Oh. Had to use Pythagorean's theorem to calculate newtons. Ah, okay. Yeah. It's often used in a lot of... gonna need a lot more gold. Often used in a lot of stuff for games. Because it's how you work out the distance between two sets of coordinates in a game. And like that. Don't I have enough gold? There we go. Right. Now, I think if we go here, we now can use it to make things. So it's the reason why you move faster when you go diagonally in some games. Yep. Especially when they screw up the calculation for it. Awesome. And where is go? Okay, chiseled stone blocks. Surprising how many games will still have that issue. Well, the reason is that, though it's not that big a deal most of the time, yet the reason why it's so common an issue is that... Right. Is that... Oh, how to explain this? That there is a computational overhead of doing it correctly. So quite often they will just they'll just fake it. And that results in you being able to... They'll often fake it with an approximation of the Pythagorean distance, often using like the Manhattan distance. And that allows them to do things in a less processor intensive way, but it also results in things being only approximated, so you can get those tricky sort of out parts. I guess it isn't to do x plus y and calculate 300. Exactly. It's a lot easier to calculate x plus y rather than x squared plus y squared and then take a square root. And did I leave my... I did leave my boat. Oh, we've got plenty of boats over there and we can just use the ice. Yeah. Like in tabletop games, for example, you often run into that problem if you're allowed to move diagonal. That's why in D&D, if you're playing with miniatures, you move... If you're moving diagonal, you have to take an extra step every second step, basically to counteract the fact that diagonal movement is faster, because otherwise people would just do zigzags and just get everywhere at a blindingly fast pace. Talking about that, go for the sprint. There's often also cases where games will cap the distance for X and the speed for X and the speed for Y, but depend on that capping to cap the diagonal speed. So you can move faster than the capped speed if you move diagonally. Got a big long trail of ice there. Which will melt in the morning, but it is still amusing to me. Oh, and I don't have any, still didn't pick up any arrows. Frosted ice is my favourite way to kill somebody in Minecraft. How do you kill somebody using frosted ice? And did I forget to bring a cart with me? Not that it matters, but right. If they oh, and then just trap them underneath. That is nasty. I like it. Okay. Gotta do some brief calculations here to convert my coordinates. Where is my calculator? Talking about all the math stuff. Right there. Game, stories, contacts, browsers, blah, blah, blah. Oh, there. It's in the math section, obviously. Alright. Sheet. Paste that in there. I'll just do a couple of calculate. Basically, I worked out some coordinates for a pillager outpost. And I'm now trying to... Oh! I just realised that I need obsidian if I'm going to do what I want to do. So, definitely not planning well today. Divided by 8. Equals B1 divided by 8. Raid farms are neat. Refuse to make them. Yeah, I can understand why you would be, why somebody would be against them. They are sometimes a little bit too OP. Alright. There we go. Now, will this work properly? Cool. So if I ever get lost in the nether up here, I can come back. And wee sploosh. And I just had an idea. I wanted that boat. Oh. Let's grab the boat. Well, it worked until it stopped working. Let's grab ourselves a bit of obsidian and also some arrows just to make sure we got everything for the next bit. Just too many things we're liking. As weird as it might sound. Yeah. I mean, you... I'm mostly getting it for the redstone and for the mostly it's for the redstone and a little bit less. So is that obsidian there? Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm low on obsidian. But now, hold on. We can do this. And also probably the totems of undying, sorry. But they're less of a concern to me. There we go. Also, yeah, the ranking up a whole lot of just trying to think of the hero of the village effect that allows heaps of trading. Yeah, I do not like... I don't think I'll be using it for that. I'll just be using it as a source of the basic goodies. Now if we go buy that. We can get these. There we go. And that's not supposed to be like that. Put that off. Do like the whole basically infinite supply of lava, though. It's a really good mechanic. All right. There we go. And we clear that up. Because otherwise you have to sort of like find lava pits, and there's always an issue that you might fall into it. Which is not what I want. There we go. All nice and tame. And I've missed one. There we go. Like that. Whoops. There we go. I also don't like deliberately infecting villagers with zombieism just to improve their trade. It seems a little unfair and exploitative. But I think that's the good thing about Minecraft, is that you can, excuse me, play it with whatever rule set you like and do what you think would be fair and good. Alright. Obsidian. Pack this water bucket away. Get rid of some of this excess stuff. And I will grab myself I'll grab myself some arrows from here. Because I don't know if we'll be going anywhere near my my other my other paths, so it might not be a quick way to get to the track. I might not be able to swing by the bartering setup. There we go. What's that? Is that just a... Oh, it's a school of fish. Okay. Being weird. Yeah. You just realised that you're a minute... There is no good reason why dispensers shouldn't be able to pick up water lava. I thought a dispenser with a bucket could. Or do you mean from the cauldrons? Definitely they should be able to pick them up from the cauldrons. It makes no meaningful reason. Yeah. And if you could do that, you could basically automate production of lava for that's cool the way that's done it now. All right. You could automate production of lava for sort of hoppers. They're not hoppers, sorry. Could automate it for furnace arrays. All right, so I want to go positive direction for this. So let's definitely got into here. Okay, we want to go positive 558 in the X direction. Yeah, seems to be pretty far out as well. Am I going to screw this up? Put a lever here. Like that. Cool. And I didn't bring torches with me, so it's going to limit the distance I use for this. Alright. So we'll come out here. using these as basic trails. Alright. That's fine. Oh. The good thing is I've got the lodestone, so I will not get lost. The real issue is that I'll have problems finding my way back to whatever I set up. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna have... What else can we leave as markers? We didn't bring any building blocks. Okay. We will correct that later on. So we're going to go out here to 558. Turn that way. Sure. And go. Out of mine is... One of mine is never to use netherite armor. That's a funny restriction. All right. Why don't you want to use the netherite armor? And I want to... And give villagers a good life. Well... Ah, there, that's better. I think diamond looks better. Ah, okay. That is a fair enough view to have. I also seen the new trim things that they're going to have in the newer versions, where you can have extra colors on your armor, and I'm not sure exactly if they're just aesthetic. Yeah, armor trims look cool, yeah. One. There we go. At least I know the coordinates of this spot, so... Positive X. Alright. I want to make a diamond amethyst armor set. That would be kind of cool. And I should have jumped on top of his before I... Oh, that's fine. 3. Cross like that one. There we go. And I don't want to look at, sort of have it look out of place. Let's light this portal up. There we go. Okay. Well, the calculations were right, and oh. Yep. I don't know how long I gotta wait. No. I know better than to sleep in the nether. Though I wonder why that gameplay mechanic exists. There we go. All right. There we. Oh. There's somebody throwing tridents at me. All right. I'm coming after you. The problem is the knockback on the sword. Oh. The knockback on the sword works against me. You think sleeping in it so it doesn't stop it from happening and make it explode? Yeah, I think it might be something like that. Right, so there is the Nether Fortress as we planned. Now the next question is there a suitable ocean nearby? Of course, if there is, then we can stick the raid farm in the middle of that. Probably something. I think if they removed it as a gameplay feature, people would get upset. Because, I mean, people use bed explosions in the nether as a way to mine netherite. Oh, and if they got it... And if they got rid of it... Got rid of bed explosions in the end... Every single speedrunner would revolt. Because that's typically how you get rid of the Ender Dragon in speedruns. You use bed explosions. And that looks like a great place to put the farm. Right. So, got the farm over there. Oh. So we would go back down. Oh. Did I go over the hill the wrong way? All right. Silly me. Went off the wrong side of... Yeah, so that way. Cool. Go down. Mind making you an M... Oh, I would not mind at all. I would actually appreciate it a lot. Yeah. All right. So, we'll get ourselves a bit more rail. And then start transporting the necessary equipment across. Oh. All right. What I'm doing? I've got a leash. Ah. There we go. So, grab some more rails, lead the rails up to there, and then establish a base camp. That should... Alright. Hold on, we're not too far from the... trading zone as well. Huh? Hello, Piggy. Oh. Did want spectral arrows as the replacement of my normal arrows. If I do it, I'll make it compatible with this mod called Ears that allows for additional 3D stuff. Awesome. I will look forward to it. I think this will break the lead, so I don't want to do that. I think there's some iron. No, there's no iron. Do I have the ability to make a pole? Because I don't want to lose this sheep. I don't know why I'm so adamant about not losing the sheep, but... Oh. Wait. That's not what I wanted to do. Now I grab the lead, push the sheep into the mine cart. There we go. You can trap it with blocks. Yeah, I just... There we go. Good point. Got sort of black stuff. There we go. Put you in here. Right. Oopsie daisy. Oh. That's kind of trapped them. And there's something I wanted to grab out of here that might help. I don't want this to be... Actually, it shouldn't matter. We can... do want to make that unspawnable as well, but I've got a plan for that. What we can do is cover it in gold pressure plates, which thankfully, since we're running a gold farm, is probably pretty easy to do. Now let's go up and wish there were more uses for gold. Yeah. I think that's part of why netherite has such a big gold demand, is to create a reason to have gold. Chiseling gold blocks would be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's amazing how efficient these farms are. Like, just a few... Just a few seconds of... glistening menu. Why can't you just eat them? Yeah. It is really weird. Why are they glistening and not glistening? Yeah, it makes very little sense. There we go. And the name has always annoyed me. understanding is the only use I found for them is as a potion recipe. Oh. And that. Literally the only use it has. Okay, that should be enough. Let's get down there. Good. All right. Did I have enough? Wait, if we take the roof off of here, is there any danger that the sheep will be able to jump out of here? No, I don't think so. And we don't need that corner piece. So we can go like that. And we've got a perfectly safe place to store our sheep. We'll come back for you when I've got another... what's it? Another minecart. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Well, that solves that problem. On learn coding someday by making Minecraft mods. It's a good entryway into learning how to fix a couple issues you have. All right, I am going to need... I'm going to need more than a just thing. I'm going to need a rail to be able to pick that up as well. That's fine. Try to fix a bunch of issues I have. Yep. Probably, I'm guessing, with useless items. And that's set the wrong way. Let's make minecarts reliable. Yeah. Make some items less useless. Yeah, I agree. Also, it'd be nice to have a convenient way to throw switches from a distance when you're on a minecart, because you can run into this type of problem. There we go. Stop bouncing off there. The other thing is that the minecarts don't act like Glissy Melons, some mini gapple where it gives an instant health effect instead of regen. Yes. The other thing I'd like to see a use for introduced would be minecart furnaces. Because originally they were invented as like a little steam train type thing. But they are completely useless for that role. All right. Oh, you have more rail in here. We had some obsidian as well. That is handy to know. But we still probably need to grab some more rail. And we'll just unload this while we are here. And head back. And sploosh. But we have at least accomplished the mission we set out to do. We found a site for the raid farm. We've got a rail line out to some of it. I'll probably want to add some more. I'll extend it out the full way and add speed rails to accelerate ourselves. But thankfully now that we got a good source of gold, that is less of an issue than it was before. And I want to get some torches as well. Mine charts should go faster first off, and furnace carts should be basically a powered line. Yeah. I think the furnace carts should go faster and they should last longer. Right. Obsidian, blackstone, emerald string. Put one of those there. Store this in there. But definitely they should be balanced against the powered rails, so they are just as good. All right. Do we have any spare powered rails at the moment? Is talking about powered rails. All right. Nope. All right. So, stick and redstone. And gold. Am I out of gold? If so, I might actually have to return to... Alright. There's only 4 ingots there. That's not enough. Yeah. Should basically be... My iron furnace cart should be the same speed as powered rows. But they should be really cheap to power, like 1 coal per 1,000 blocks. Yeah, definitely. All right. So we grab the all right, so I'm gonna get a whole lot of redstone torches. Let's say about 30. There. And we'll get the gold from the gold farm. You should store any fuel in it, right click to toggle it on and off. We'll use an activator rail. Yeah, I think both of those things should happen. Like, you can manually turn it on and off, but if it hits an activator rail, you can automate that thing. That would definitely make it more useful. There we go. Also, the reason why I want to grab this sheep is at the moment I've only got 1 sheep, and I would like to have a breeding pair of them. And then we can sort of like start breeding them up and dyeing them and building a wool farm. Because I actually really like the wool farming mechanic. For, I don't know why, but it just appeals to me. All right. And I might want to set up some sort of communication system to sort of like remotely switch the thing. Also, the train system needs to be properly improved, which would make it properly useful in redstone machines, even if powered rails are being used to power the minecart. Yeah. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, that's... I think also up here, I'm going to have to be making a communications array, basically, to remotely set the switches. All right. Now, if we go like that. Can I? Cool. I now have a sheep in a minecart, which I can use later on and transport back home. There we go. Alright. But the other thing I'm going to need is a whole lot of... I'm just making sure that none of that was spawnable. Gonna need gold to make the powered rails for this. So, do a quick thing there. They should have our own memory to prevent them from losing direction. Yeah. When they get unloaded, they should retain their... So, like, a memory of their momentum to fix that problem. Because that's the main factor in minecart unreliability, is that when they get unloaded, they stop being useful. And we'll put that away as well. But I keep the armor on because I can actually die if I don't have the armor on. Oops. And I notice I'm out of food. Okay. That's the main... Yeah, it's the reason why I try to avoid them as well. And they can see me. Yep, they can. Okay. I am going to be idling here for a while we accumulate enough gold. I'm just gonna... Is there any equipment I need? Nope, there's no equipment I need mending it. So let's go back to my main room. Thank you everybody for keeping me company as I played Minecraft. We've found the fortress that we were looking for, and now our task will be setting up a base camp to build our raid farm. Tomorrow we'll be playing some Factorio, so I am looking forward to everybody joining me for that. Thank you everybody for the stream, and I hope to see you all later. Goodbye.